family away from my Carolina home. Had dreams about the West and started to roam. 6 long months on a dust-covered trail. They say heaven's at the end, but so far it's been hell. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. We were digging and shifting 5 to 5, selling everything we found just to stay alive. Gold flowed free like the whiskey in the bars. Sin was the big thing, Lord, and Satan was a star. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And blood lined the streets. Men were shot down for the sake of having fun, or just to hear the noise of their 44 guns. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. Now my widow, she weeps by my grave. Tears flow free for her man couldn't save. Shot down in cold blood by a gun that carried fame, all for the useless and no good, worthless claim. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there. And there's fire on the mountain, lightning in the air, gold in them hills, and it's waiting for me there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, YouTubers and friends, thanks for joining us for another episode of Tuesday Night Hangout Live with ToledoJess, Dano, the Treasure Vixens, and I. Hey, YouTubers and friends, how'd you like that new music I came across? Pardon me while I have Jesse talking in my ear right now, trying to make me laugh and mess up. But M.A. Lyman's in the room, but he's at work and wasn't able to make it. So our very good friend and Flash Fam member, Nikki from Down Under, Nikki Prospecting, is joining us tonight. Unfortunately, we do not have Rose or any other vixen with us tonight. Or Dano the Mano, he's out salting icy parking lots and stuff. So you get the old man and I tonight and our beautiful guest. And you know what's gonna happen, right? I'm gonna head over there right now. Hello, ToledoJess and Nikki. How are you two tonight?
I'm good.
So I came on here as ToledoJess tonight and lost my wrench, Ed. I feel naked when
Well, I'll talk so I can wrench you.
Well, I am talking. Oh, you mean chat? You mean chat?
Chat.
Chat like that.
And
Chat.
Joseph Richard, Gold Spec member. Yeah.
Well, Dano's not
right
here,
on, new
Zoom
member of the Flash Fam.
Wait, what was that? Dano, what?
He's not on Zoom with us tonight, but he is in the chat room.
Yes, he is. Because I take it Robbie's driving the salt truck right now.
Adrian Altona said hi, Nikki.
Yes, hello, you're Adrian. Green Richard or Joseph, and you get little stickers and emojis with that. Thank you for becoming a member.
Ellsworth Carl, Jess, we should be shipping Friday. Awesome.
Ooh, bread.
Yeah.
Bread. I've heard nothing but good things about that bread.
Speaking of our buddy Spider, I got a thank you card, a nice card from him yesterday. Says ToledoJess, just want to thank you again for everything. Keep up the great work and hope to get to meet you and the Flash Fam one of these days.
He will. He will.
Yes.
I have a feeling if Washington keeps up with this Conflui crap, I might have to be saying happy birthday to my mom, like serenading her. Happy birthday to you. Maybe get to see her in the courtyard 10 feet apart or something. Right. So, yeah. But I'm looking at last year on my birthday, I was in California. This year on my birthday, I should be in Washington, celebrating my mom's birthday, my mom's 90th, and mine in the same week. So maybe then Richard and Ottis, and who knows who else.
Right.
But that's what I'm shooting for, like the 17th to like the 25th in that window of September.
Cool.
Um,
Let's finish saying hi to some people. I see a lot of new names here tonight. Reed's Art of Adventure. Hi, hey,
hey,
how's it going?
Reed's good to see you.
Yes,
Outdoor influencer, Jeffrey, good to see you.
yeah. Hey,
I see a lot of Adventures with Purpose family here, and you know anyone.
they did a live feed today. They pulled
Yeah,
out
I
stuff.
was watching it a little. I think
Yeah.
they're still in Texas.
Did you see Sam save the carp?
No,
He
I
saved
kind of missed that.
a minivan.
You know how it is on show nights. And plus how
Right.
I am about squirrelish things anyway. But I see Wolfman Rants 411 in the house. How you
Ooh, I see-
doing, Wolfman? Ow! And we're having a Jersey History Hunters raid. Audra and Rach and all your community. You guys rock. Oh, and we need to talk about going to Dudestock 2022.
I saw the trailer for that earlier today, and I meant to go on their channel. I apologize, you guys, you dudes, but I got sidetracked. But yeah,
You saw a squirrel.
more about it.
Squirrel.
Definitely want to, yeah, definitely want to hear more about it.
Yeah, well, I chatted and I'm like the Flash fam will have to be represented at Dude Bash. And speaking of bashes or Dude Stock, thinking about little events, Flash Bash is almost sold out. There's only 3 spots left. Three
Wow.
spots left for Flash Bash 2021. And it's going to be
2021.
great. Hi, Digging with Deej. How are you? Well, I thank you, Wolfman.
I gotta say hi to Mr. Lodak, world's greatest moderator. What's up, Jared?
World's
Hey, Mr.
greatest
Lodak.
moderator in
Yes.
the world.
In the interweb.
In in the interweb. Also, a friend of ours, Flash in Your Pan, Keithy6, Metal Detecting Alaska, was put into the hospital. Hopefully, he's recovering. So, everybody, put him in their thoughts and prayers along with Rose. She's having some, well, let's say things are moving about that happens to people's body and it's painful. So, you know, hey, Marlon, how you doing? Thomas Folks. What else? What else? Oh yeah, HD Shovelhead. Saturday, I think it is. Sometime you'll have to keep an eye out on his channel. But our friend Justin Prete of Mad Hatter Prospecting and Collectibles is falling on some rough times. And our friend HD is having an auction for him. I offered to host it through his channel, which I can do, but do all bells and whistles on my end type thing, but haven't heard back from him. But, you know, family member in need, you know. So I'm gonna be there. He has some beautiful silver and a really nice some gold and stuff to auction off. So
That's cool.
HD Shovelhead. And he gave us a really great shout out along with a lot of other people when our sister Judy had her stroke.
Right.
And um, he's wants to pay some stuff forward. So
Cool.
HD is a great guy, great brother of another mother. And they'll be at Flash Bash this year again they've been every year so far.
Yeah.
Tradition.
Heck yeah. Love it. So I was sorry for the lapse there during that, but I was reading a comment here from Reed's Art of Adventure. I was thinking we need a treasure man after Burning Man out there in Nevada to see what the stoners left.
The girls are yelling, "Hi, everyone! Hi, girls!" Let's do it. Let's do it. Judy needs more subs. Is Gemstone Judy in the house? A lot of new faces. Robinson Prospecting happens to be one of our sponsors this year at Flash Bash, along with RelicRecoverist.com and
we're getting some goodies from Dream Mat too, by the way.
Prospectors Dream.
Mm-hmm.
Also, we have Carolina Prospectors and OSPA. iPanforgold.com is it's I don't think it's quite the package that Thomas Folks won last year, but knowing IPAN for Gold and our friend MDV, you will not be disappointed. Not at all. It might still be the Eureka one. It's not the cheapie, and it's not like the $500 one. It's like somewhere in the middle, like 300 or somewhere in there.
That's still good.
Yeah, that's still good. And if you know MDV like we do,
their bags are good, no matter what size you get.
Yeah,
they're awesome bags.
Very true. Very
Nikki,
true.
Maddie Han.
Maddie Han. Yep.
Yeah. Afternoon, everyone. Yellow Nikki. Is that one of your nicknames?
Yellow Nikki? No, yellow like hello, yellow.
Got it.
Hello with the yellow and the gold in the pan.
I got it.
What happened to the Vixens? Hoping and praying it's nothing really bad.
Dano's job and mine and Rose's and Ed's still doing his thing. So
okay.
G'day, Maddie.
Angela M, no problem. Better late than never. And actually, we're just getting started, so you're right in there, sister. Snugs Balowis. I know I'm butchering that. What happened to the Vixens? Hoping and praying it's nothing really bad and they get better soon. Angela's fine. She just right now in life, it made it hard to be on Tuesday Night Hangout live with us. Rose is just having, she's having some stone movement. And if you've ever been through it, it's painful. So she's sitting tonight out. I'm sorry for all the Vixen family members in here, but anyone who's part of the Treasure Vixens family is definitely part of the Flash fam.
You bet.
Yeah, I love watching their stuff. It's good.
Yeah, they're funny too. I have to take notes.
Rose's channel is the Treasure Vixens.
Right.
Yeah.
Treasure Vixens.
That's Rose's channel.
Yeah, we're trying to organize so that I can interview them. But the only problem is it's going to have to be at like 10 a.m. my time in Australia to do that. So,
which is like 3 in the morning here, or 2 in the morning or something?
No, if I do 7:30 p.m. live, that's like 3 a.m. your time. So I have to do it at 10 a.m. so that it's about 6:30, 7 o'clock your time p.m.
Yeah, I've watched your show actually driving to work before, Nikki. So
I hope you're keeping your eyes on the road then.
well, or more or less listening to it. So
And
hello, Susan
Yeah,
Wolf. It's okay. Rose needs to just chill. That's right. Hey, Jacob, Chaos Divers. And thank
Hey,
you
what's
very
up?
much, Angela M.
Chad Sina Churchwell, hello.
We'll pass
Chad,
on it, Willie. What? Hello? Chad, what?
hello. Chadsilla, Chads
Churchwell.
Churchwell. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. I'm just saying hello.
I'm so new to this. It was the Treasure Vixens who saved my sanity. Well, cool. They're totally awesome gals. I'm so glad they're part of the Flash in Your Pan crew here on Tuesday Night Hangout Live. They're great gals, J&M. Muddy Magneteers. And welcome to the Flash fam. Might be get a hold of it about Flash Bash. That's right, Ellsworth. 3 spots. 3 spots, and I thought I saw Dwight say, I'm in, so it's kind of like a first come, first serve type.
Right. I want to say hi to Amber Champagne from Port McGuire, Australia. Did I pronounce it McGuire?
Macquarie,
Oh, okay.
Glory,
Port
welcome.
Macquarie.
Welcome, Amber. All our we love our down under
Oh,
friends.
yeah, okay, right.
I'm sure we probably have our Tassie pals in here. Wonder if David Buckles lurking.
I don't know. He
I,
put out a new video not
I
long ago,
don't.
actually.
I saw he's been showing his face again. So
Yep.
David Buckle, Debbie, you two out there? I'm not seeing
Of course,
them.
we need to give a shout out to our West Coast buddies out there, Two Toes and Top Cat and Jerry and all them guys out there. In case they're out there lurking, him and Jeff, you know.
Heavy Meadow, I know she's interviewed Chris from Vogas Prospecting. Have you done Sean from Busted Knuckles
Yes,
also?
I've done Sean from Busted Knuckles,
Good mate.
Chris Vogas.
Good mate.
Hey,
Good mate.
yeah. I've done West Oz Adventures. That's Shane. I've
Oh,
done
okay.
the
Shano.
surfing. Yep, the surfing prospector, Crouch himself.
Oh,
You
cool.
should watch the surfing prospector. He's funny. He's a comedian. He makes you laugh through all these videos. So, who else have I done? Down Under Diggers, the comic chef. He's another one. And then I did, so on TV in Australia, we had a TV show. So I've interviewed Andrew Bales, and he did, I think it was the Weekend Prospector on TV. So I got him too. I've done a few big names.
Oh,
Very
that's cool.
I just read it.
Now, do you upload your broadcasts from Facebook onto YouTube?
Not yet, because I do everything via my phone. And before you couldn't save those videos and upload them. So I think there's a new feature now where you can actually download it onto your phone. So if I can do that, I'll get everything and all the interviews I've done and I'll transfer them to YouTube. If not, I'm going to be asking really, really nicely if they'd like to do another interview, but on YouTube. So I probably will start doing YouTube interviews soon, but I will need a computer for that first. So that's my next big thing I've got to get.
Yeah, and it definitely makes live streaming a lot easier. And
Mm.
I love having my tower in like 3 screens. I need a fourth, maybe a fifth. It's a wall of screens. Ooh, be like a
Yeah,
kid in a toy store.
it'll be nice to actually do a video and not have my phone buzz and dingle every few seconds from notifications.
Have you been seeing digging with these messages to you? Ed?
Yeah, yeah. Ed, email me info costs. Camping, yes. There's if you have a small trailer or travel trailer, it's all, there's no hookups. It's fairly easy access to the stream. It's $50 for 2 people or a family. There'll be 2 meals and a barbecued pulled pork supper.
Oh, yum.
It's good too. Good stuff.
Yes. Camping, yes.
Yeah, tent camping. Plenty of room, nice flat area, grass. There's gonna be 2 porta pots, 1 ADA porta pot and a regular porta pot. We'll have a means of you to get rid of your trash. We'll take care of your trash this year. There'll be door prizes and stuff. There's my PayPal me down in the description, Deej. You can pay through that. I haven't done anything on my website at all for it because, like last year, it's like poof.
Yeah. Let me answer Mr. Lodak's question here. Karen, if you're coming, we'll throw smoke and you can land there. We will build you a helicopter pad.
You could bring your metal detectors.
Yes.
We're thinking we're gonna have some polls. Once someone pays, they get invited to a private event page on Facebook where you get the exact location and where we discuss it. And I'll be doing some polls. Been thinking about a skills contest for metal detecting. Not sure about a hunt though. After all, we are prospectors. But bring your gold pans if you have them. I don't think we'll have a vendor so you could buy anything.
Per se.
Pardon?
Per se.
Per
We
se.
don't, you know.
But you never know. Maybe we could talk Sonny into it or something.
Digging with Deej wants to know when it is. It is the first weekend in June, June 4th. Right?
Yeah, 4th through the 6th.
Right.
Southwest Ohio, a little southeast of Cincinnati. There's some good gold, fossils, calcite crystals and stuff to be found. I think Dano found a trilobite there before too.
Nice.
Hey,
Yeah,
Barb.
Cool.
Daniel says, Thomas, set up a shop.
If you
But,
have
yeah,
them,
pretty much
where
it.
the hell, Ed? Where you at, bro? What's Benzo saying? Kid friendly, yes, Wolfman Rants. He's up in Michigan. That ain't too far away.
Hey, Benzo. I heard you say Benzo then.
Yep.
No, not now. I don't want to see Ed's pole dancing. No, you don't want to see me pole dancing. I might hurt something.
We don't.
Or any other detectorists going.
Well,
Yeah, Naughty Dog Adventures is gonna be there. Um,
One day I will get there.
I'm
so
bringing my detector. I think Dano's bringing his, but I use mine to help prospect too. Uh,
and I've got I'll have a couple extra.
yeah, yeah. Oh, Deej has plenty of detectors.
Oh yeah. Um, you Wolfman Ranch says we don't have that gear yet.
Oh, bummer.
Well, that's all right. Just there'll be plenty there.
Yeah, I'll have plenty of gold pans people can borrow, because chances are, being one of the hosts, I'm not going to be able to be in the water much actually prospecting. It's going to mind you, but I doubt if it will happen. But I'll have my dredge. I'll have my high banker. I'll have some pans and sluices. Um, there is a 2.5-inch dredge nozzle limit, though. There are two creeks on it. They're not rivers. Last year was really good for bigger dredges, but this time it's one fairly all right sized stream with the feeder creek. And that time of year, there should be plenty of water. So, uh, so
Hey, dudes.
yes, first weekend in June, Deej.
Mm.
Audra, Rach, how you doing, dudes?
No permits needed.
No permits needed in Ohio if you're under 4 inches. 4 inches or under.
The only permit you need in Ohio is permission from the owner to cross his property.
If it's a
Yep.
navigable river.
Right.
If it's not, then you need permission to be in there because you're walking in
That's
on
what I
their
said.
property, right?
What I said. I just said that. I'm thinking probably really close to the same words.
Almost kind of, sort of. Also, let me see. There's some good bedrock on one creek on Buckabilly Run. Oops, boop. On one creek, there's some really good bedrock, so there'd be some good bedrock popping. You didn't hear that creek name, No Tell'em Creek, um, but there can be some good gold found there, but we'll be there. It's gonna be a great time. Ask anyone who's been there, and if you search hashtag Flash Bash 2020, you'll see several videos with a lot of cool people that were there last year. Also, I have a playlist of other people's videos for Flash Bash. Yes, guys, it's almost a year and mine's still in editing.
I was just about to say, have you got that done yet, Ed?
It's in editing, Nikki. It's in editing.
Your
After
editing list must be like this long.
a year, I tell him, Ed, get something current up now. Forget that.
Yeah, yeah. That's one thing I love about live broadcasts. There is no editing.
Yeah, I'm super stoked too, JP. It's gonna be fun this year. It was fun last year. It'll be fun this year too.
Hey, JP.
Incoming mail.
Uh-oh.
Let me look and see.
So, Nikki, didn't you just get back from an adventure not too long ago? A week or two ago? Maybe a month ago? When was that?
About 2 weeks ago, I got back.
2 weeks ago, right? I thought so.
Yeah. Oh, I do group camp trips, but after the group camp trip, I went on another camp trip with my me and the girls and that. So
Two
I did
spots left
back-to-back
for
2 camp
Flash
trips.
Bash.
Cool. So how was that?
It
Were you
was
up?
good. Hey,
Metal detecting?
yeah, metal detecting, gold panning, river sluicing, treasure hunting. Went to a few different places. Got some show and tell if you want.
Sure. Roger James says, good day, Nikki.
Hey, Roger, how are you?
Hey.
We went out and we did some. Where do we go? Oh, well, I start off with the relics for detecting first. We'll move yours around and I'll move the camera too. Let's see if we can do this. You got to look at me roof for a minute.
Uh-oh. Is that a
Uh-oh.
spider up there?
No, that's a light. No, that's a light. We'll turn the camera around. Oh, there we go. It did work. Woohoo! So we went up to where the old Ashton Circus site was, and we did some detecting, and I found a nice old padlock up there. Part of an old padlock.
Here, let me pin you up, sis. Oh, cool.
So that was part of the old padlock I found at the old Ashton Circus site. And I found a little old hinge as well. And then now found some old pottery. Only bits of old pottery, but there was lots of old pottery there. And I think this one, because it's bigger and thicker, I think that might have come out of their, what's them, the things they put under the bed and they wee in? Whatever they're called.
Bedpan.
Yeah, one of those. Because it's bigger and thicker than all the other bits. So I think that's off a bedpan. I'm not going to smell it and do the smell test and double check, but we'll leave that one alone.
Yeah.
And I found this old, it's like a lock. Oh, this one I'm going to have to move it back a bit. Move the camera back up a little bit more for this. So this is the old locking system here. And I guess that went down. And then it's got a pin in the back here. So the weird thing is we found this, but then we also found this.
Is that the
with
other
the
part?
pin in it. So when you actually put that into there, and now I'll turn it around, it actually goes in and locks into that pinhole. So it's the
Dennis
complete
Hedrick
set.
says it's a Yankee Dazzler.
A Yankee what?
A Yankee Dazzler.
But yeah, it's the whole entire locking system and the thing.
That's cool.
So I'm guessing that was from a blacksmith, because there was a blacksmith there as well. Next door to where the old Ashton Circus site was. But that was pretty, I love this find because it's like you got both bits.
Right.
So that's what I found metal detecting. Other people found things like the inner workings of pocket watches and things like that. So that was good fun.
So was that like do you think that was up a chest or what would that lock?
This one?
Yeah, the one you were just showing.
Oh, the other one? I don't know. I'm guessing maybe like a door.
A
Could have been a door or a gate.
Okay, a gate.
Because it full locks in there.
That's a big lock.
Yeah. And then when you shut it like that, because it'll shut like that, it would have went in further. But then there's a locking system on it too.
Hmm.
So when you like this locks down in, it would lock down into about here. So you wouldn't be able to open it. See? And when that's up, you can open it and pull it out.
Huh. Strange.
Yeah.
I probably have to see what it went to understand it better because I'm having a hard time.
Willie says, what about a chest lock?
A chest?
Yeah. Oh, no.
And I don't even know, it could have went that way, hanging that way. I'm not sure what it's to, but it's interesting.
Have you
Very.
started any research on it at all?
No, not yet. I've sort of been a little bit busy at the moment, so I haven't got into too much research on it. Not yet.
Randy Lewis, that's a cool lock for a gate, as you would have to lift the door or gate. Lift the
Yeah,
gate or door.
because it locks into that pin in the back. Where are we? Because it locks into that pinhole in the back there, like that. So you'd have to lift it before you slide it out, and then put it back in. You'd have to drop it back down.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes sense for it to be a. You have to lift up on it, huh?
Yeah. So I don't know. I thought that was a really cool find. It's got all its bolts and things still hanging out of it, and they're long bolts too. They're not little bolts.
So if it went like to a gate, that'd be a big, like 4x12. That'd be a big gate.
That would be a big bag. Okay. Well, it was the Ashton Circus site, and it was also, there was a blacksmith next to it. There was a pub across the road. It was an old like an old little mining town, which is no longer there. So, but it was on the side where the circus and the blacksmith was, not on the side where the pub was. So, but when I do my group camps, I try and do my research on the area, and I try and take people to things that they'd like to do. So this is the Nundle Diamonds where we went. So it's called a Nundle Diamond. It's basically a clear quartz crystals.
Kind of like our Herkimer diamonds.
Yep.
They're still talking about the lock.
Yeah, so that's a cluster there, and there's another cluster here.
Those are cool. Those are really cool.
So the quartz clusters. This one I got given to me. This one I didn't find myself, but this one actually got given to me by one of the group members. And this is a big cluster. It is stained. I'm guessing maybe if I get some CLR or something and see if I can clean it up. But that's a big cluster of them. And then we also found these ones. And this is like where you can see the host rock is on the top and on the bottom, but they haven't broken out of in between yet.
It's amazing to think that while those are still in the host rock underground, they're still growing.
Yeah. Not now though.
No, not now. You've done cut them off. There's resource.
Yeah. And there's another one, like just littler ones on the inside in the cave.
That's
so
cool.
I took people up to see the Nundle Diamonds, and I took them metal detecting, and I take them out gold panning and river sluicing. In New South Wales, it's illegal to high bank, so we don't go and do high banking.
Well, that sucks. You can't dredge, you can't high bank. Can you?
No.
At least you can sluice.
Yes, we can sluice. Yeah. We can river sluice.
Well, that's pretty.
This is called praise, And there's like a little
Praise?
crystal cave in that one. So
What's-
praise is like chrysoprase. So it's basically, the Chinese love it because it's basically like green, like some bits can be like really green, like jade. So it was the closest thing that they had to jade in Australia. See, they're more green. And they used to cut it up and turn them into necklaces and things. So some of them, though, are really, really pretty. Some of them you can get really cool crystals in them, like this one. If it's going to show up on camera.
Well, it's sparkly. It's showing. It's definitely showing up.
Ooh.
Yeah. And then it's
pretty.
green. Yeah, got green. This one's like, this one I like. It's like the host rock as well. You've got all the pretty sparkly bits on this side and all the pretty sparklies on this side. And then right in the middle, you've got the line of the host rock on either side of it and the little cave in the middle as well. So I went to Lapandry Club yesterday and I cut a little bit of the praise up. Is it going to focus? And I left a crystal cave in the middle there. And I cut the rest of it, but you can see it's a bit more see-through. No, I'm gonna have to put my hand back. There we go. It's a bit more see-through this bit than normally it comes up more green, but I just really like the crystals and that I could keep them in that piece that I cut. So that's what I did.
That's cool. That looks, that was cool that you left that in there and try to, then try to get rid of it.
Yeah, I didn't want to get rid of it. I have a lot more of the praise, so I'm going to do bits with those and do more of the green bits and get rid of them. But I had to get one, and I just wanted to get one with the little bits in the middle. So
are you going to wire wrap that piece too?
yeah, I'm going to wire wrap that one. I just haven't decided how I'm going to wire wrap it yet.
How long have you been wire wrapping? Is this something you just started doing?
Yeah, I only just started wire wrapping about.
I didn't know.
What?
Well, yeah. Well, I didn't know.
Yeah, I've only just started. Hang on.
Well, that's cool. You're doing really well.
Yeah,
definitely.
So I've just started learning how to wire wrap about 4 months ago.
Yeah, awesome. And now you're gonna start learning fancy wrapping, right?
Yeah, if I'll get more fancier as I go now.
Add a little twist here, a little twist there.
Yep. And then from there we get to just little ones.
So you joined a lapidary club, right?
Yes.
Or do you have machinery, or did you go out and buy a bunch of machinery?
No, I joined a lapandry club. I do have some of the machinery myself, but not a lot of it.
But joining a club like that is like joining a prospecting club. You learn a lot of the shortcuts and tips and tricks that takes you for years to learn. That's why when people ask, where do you get that done? Hey, here in the United States, just about every large city or decent sized city has a lapidary club. Oh, that is gorgeous.
This one?
Yeah, that's gorgeous. You can see right through. That's cool. How about that?
Yeah, you can see through it.
Ruby says she wants that.
She wants that one?
She wants that one.
How much is it?
Well, so I'm going to send another box, so it might end up in the box then.
So we'll buy it. There ain't no problem there. You just let me know how much.
And then so when I do lapandry, this one here, I took a stone that I'd found when I was prospecting. And then I cut it open, and this is what it looked like inside. So I took a bit that I thought I liked that pattern. So on this one, when I cut this one, I'm going to cut this pattern here because I like that pattern there. And I like this pattern here. So I'll cut them out with a big saw, and then when I've done that, I'll shape it and polish it, and it'll come out looking like this.
Oh, yeah.
Because that's the same stone. I think that is actually that part there, the opposite of where that part came from.
Let me respond to David Villa here. Don't give her no ideas, David.
I want. I need to know who Stacy Carl is. It is indeed. She's from Michigan. I thought Wolfman Rants was from Michigan too. But
David Deed says you just paid on PayPal.
I have a payment from Stacy Carl. That's for Flash Bash. So sorry, Nikki.
No, David, you can't. That's Ellsworth Carl, Ed.
Oh, okay.
Right.
Okay.
Overbooked that thing. I don't think so, not yet.
We have, let me check, but we do have a couple of spots that we were gonna, well, we won't say that till we say it, right, Jesse? Okay, I have Deej and
sold out, I'm telling you.
well, we're sold out definitely now. We're one over, so there goes one of our pro bono sites. So we're sold out. Flash Bash is now sold out. Sold out.
You don't have a big flash on there coming up? Flash Bash sold out.
Digging with Deej and Wolfman Rants.
And 1 year, my name will be on that list.
All right.
One day, 1 year, you bet you, sis.
You'll have fun.
And one day you'll take me gold prospecting in Australia.
Yes, I will.
Did you say ERRT got his spot too?
Yeah. ERRT's coming from Wisconsin. So we have Digging with Deej, Wolfman Rants. We have Ellsworth. Man.
Kent Flock Fackler says, that sucks. Shoot, he got in too late.
Kent,
warn every year. Do it now.
It is. It sells out fast, and we keep it to a nice number. So we, you know how it is.
I know people want us to do this bigger and be more public, but man, that's a lot. This is a lot of work. I mean, and I'm sure we complained about this last year. It's a lot of work to put something like this on, and there's people out here who know that.
And the bigger it is, the more work it is. But Deej, message me on Facebook. I know I have you on my friends list. I also have you, Wolfman Rants. So I'll be sending you the invite to the private event page. Ellsworth, if I don't have you on Facebook, please send me a friend's request. Ed Marvin, you'll see a little gold pan like that one there with a little cartoon character of me in it.
Yes. Cat Toy Lady says, well, Nug and I will have to come and visit this summer on our RV trip around the country.
Yes. Yes, Candace. Yes.
Heads up, and we'll set something up. Absolutely.
Definitely. You and the Nugs, Jeremy, and the family, that'd be awesome. That'd be great. Totally. That'd be totally odd.
And Jared
Let
still
me see.
has
I've been away from Southern California too long. I'm forgetting how to do it.
yeah.
That'd be totally radical, dude.
Yeah, Jared says he has 25 fake tickets, still $25 a piece.
All right, all right, all right. Flash Bash is sold out again for the third year in a row.
Nice.
Yeah, maybe one day we'll have it bigger, but I kind of like the togetherness and the
Oh my
would
God.
intimacy be a good word for it?
Yeah, a little more intimate.
More
It's not
personal.
right. Yeah, because if it gets too big, then it just becomes a
Too much work.
big circus with different groups. 3-ring tent circus. We don't want
Right,
that.
right.
We can only spread ourselves so far, right? Hello, Justina.
Yeah. Well, that's what we do at my group camping trip events. We put up a big giant tarp as a big communal area in the middle, and we put one fire pit, and then everybody sort of camps around in a big giant circle or around where they can, and we sort of have the communal area and the communal campfire.
Right. And if you get too big, if you start getting so big, then you can't have that anymore. I mean, you can still have a big, communal campground or campfire, but it still becomes you got to click over here and you got to click over there, and you got this group there, and they're all hanging out by themselves, and it's not what our flash bash is intended to be. Our flash bash is intended to be a small group of friends gathered together, having a good time over the weekend, and then
have a chance to meet Flash Fam members and share
not-
our lifestyle while you share yours.
Yep.
Yep.
We
all hang out together.
Yeah.
A lot like yes, exactly. A lot like your outings.
So do you get up to antics like we do?
I don't know.
I guess, or we could watch someone get sick. I guess we won't have that this year. The Wandering Buffaloes aren't going to be there. But we do have one of the co-hosts from Prospectors Radio joining us that weekend. Don't know who's coming with them, but Rich, if you're hanging out, you're the only one that made it in time.
Oh, no. Well, we had a few practical jokes on our last group camp trip. We went up to Nundle, and me and Alex spray painted a rock with gold spray paint. And we sort of got 3 people. We got one lady at the start, and she took some dirt back to camp, and she was panning back at camp, and we dropped the fake gold nugget into her bucket of dirt, and she was like, "Oh, what's that?" But then when she picked it up, because it wasn't heavy enough, she was like, "Oh yeah, smart asses." And
Yeah.
we got another guy, and we put it in his river sluice, and at the top of his river sluice, and he was like, "Man, I thought it was real." And we did our little fake gold nugget went around to 3 different people. So
now, did you fool any of them, or did they all say, that's way too light?
I think it was way too light. The only one who I think we sort of got the most was Chris. So if I do it again, and I know there's a couple of them watching that come to group camp, I'll make sure it's a lead sinker next time. They're all them ones there who are watching. They're going to be on to me now.
Yeah, they will be. Let me answer this question here. Ellsworth Carl, Jesse, should we bring some pumpkin bread with us? LOL.
I think he knows the answer to that.
I'm going to say no.
Message to Flash in Your Pan
Else would say no.
Productions. Don't know, but there is a lot of lakes and rivers in northern Wisconsin. I bet. What do you need, Deej?
So,
I'll check emails and stuff later and Facebook. I
right.
don't want to use no more bandwidth than I have to right now because I
Nikki,
care about the quality of the show for all of you. Yes, Jesse.
I was going to ask Nikki.
Those are cool.
When you take people out on these adventures, are these people that you've have made friends online, or are they more like clients? You know, when you say we want to go out on an adventure, you know, do you charge for that for a weekend, or is it more of just a gathering of friends and acquaintances?
So I don't charge for the group camp trips. It's more of a social gathering. I do a group camp trip every single school holidays, except for September, because that's when the Metal Detecting World Championships is on. And I like to go to that one. But I just put up an event in the group, and I've met some of the people I get to know because they're always talking in the group. So I met them in the group, but then met them when they came on group camp trip. Other people may not say much in the group, but then have come along the group camp trip. So it's all just a social thing. I help people out with my knowledge of how to read a river or a creek, or teach them how to pan if they don't know how to pan. It's metal detectors. Some people don't know how to use. I'll help them as much as I can with what metal detectors I know.
Right.
But the good thing about having a big variety of people, there is a lot of people in. Sorry, I got sidetracked. There's a lot of people that have a lot of different types of metal detectors. So there is always somebody that can help somebody else with a detector. So that's good in that sense, because if I can't help, there's always somebody else that can.
Right.
Yeah, so it's all a big social thing. It's like I don't charge. Sometimes other businesses like metal detecting shops and things like that, they'll donate me a few prizes, and I'll give them away as lucky draw prizes just for coming to group camp. And then I've also got Ben. He's from Gold Diggers Metal Detectors, and that's a metal detecting shop in Brisbane. He gave me a whole heap of stuff, like for a pop-up stall, like what you guys are talking about, that I could sell, and then what I didn't sell, I sent back to him and that. But he gave me gold pans and snuffer bottles and vials and crevicing tools and scoops and all that stuff. And if people didn't have them, they could buy them there if they wanted to. The good thing about doing that is where we went on our last group camp trip, the shops in that little town, even though it's a gold rush town, had hardly nothing for sale for gold prospecting. So
yeah, that's it's a gold town, but no place to buy stuff.
No, there was one shop I think that sold a couple of gold pans and things, but that was it. So having all that extra stock on me to be able to help everybody else that forgot something or didn't have something, that came in real handy.
You know, one of the questions that gets asked to our guests a lot of times is dangerous situations you've been in. But I'm not going to ask you that one tonight. I'm going to ask you a different one. I'm going to give you a little twist to it. And that's why I asked you about whether this was a social type thing, or was it people you've met before, or have you?
I'd never met anybody before. I'd never met any of them before group camp.
Right. So you talk to these people online and you socialize with them online. Then you get
Some of
them
them,
out.
yeah.
Then some of them, right? Then you get them out there, and all of a sudden they're not that same person. Have you ever had a problem where you just wanted to get rid of that person? You just go away. You don't have to mention names if that's ever happened, or even what trip it was. But and
No,
was it because they did something really stupid or dangerous?
no, actually, I've never ever had that problem yet. I've thought about that, but no, I actually haven't had that problem. Everybody that's come on a trip so far, everyone's gotten along. Because I guess it's because we all love doing the same thing. Everybody has always gotten along so far. Thank God, touch wood. We haven't had, like, the only one thing that's happened on the whole lot of the group camp trips was Phil, who we need to strap a what do you call it, a tracking beacon to him, because when he puts his headphones on and he starts swinging in the bush, he gets lost. And we were all over this way at Hill End, and he disappeared. We'd all come back because we all do everything together. So if we go out detecting, we all park our cars and then go detecting. And then if once the group slowly merges back, we beat the horn for the rest to come back. Well, Phil went this way, and we were beeping our horns and looking for Phil. 2 hours later, Phil comes from that way. The total wrong way. He said to me, I got lost. I didn't know where I was. And he's done that 2 or 3 times now. So Phil needs a tracking beacon.
Yeah, or there you go, tracking beacon or a string.
Yeah. we generally do things together. Like, we'll get up, we'll have breakfast, and I don't turn around and say, right, I'm the boss, this is what we're doing today.
Right.
I'll turn around and say, when we all say good morning, I'll go, right, what do you want to do? Do you want to go to the praise mine, the Nundle diamonds, the dinosaur poo, metal detect, pan for gold? And I'll give them options. And then they all decide amongst ourselves what we do for the day.
You have a field of dinosaur poo?
Yeah.
Dino doo-doo.
Fossilized dinosaur poo.
Dino doo-doo.
Dinosaur poo.
Who want hashtag me if you want to see Dino Doo? Almost sounds like a song. Dino Doo. Oh.
Everybody wants to see Dino Doo. Pin her up, Ed.
Do you want me to show you the dinosaur poo?
Dino Doo.
Dino Doo? I'll turn the camera around because the back camera seems to be better. So we'll have to move his down again.
That spider moved.
That spider did not move. It's poo. Literally. Look, it even has the pointy top. That's how it sits on the table. So that's the bottom, and that's the pointy poo top.
So, well,
Becky Allen says, need to go. Love your work, Nikki.
This begs a couple different questions.
Okay.
Was that from a little tiny dinosaur, or was that last inch?
The last tip of it. No, they were from small dinosaurs. They were plant eaters, and they were eaten by much bigger dinosaurs.
Well, okay. So
there's a little dinosaur.
Okay, good. You had to pinch it off.
Now, what about it? Could have been a prehistoric dog or something.
Well, no. Back then, 50 million years ago, they had the little dinosaurs, and they were plant eaters, and then the bigger dinosaurs in Australia were basically like, okay, so they sort of looked like a wombat, but they were as big as a rhinoceros.
Okay.
So that was the bigger dinosaur. The bigger dinosaur looked like a wombat, but it was, yeah, as big as a... Imagine having a wombat that big these days, though. Oh, my God. So, and they used to eat the little dinosaurs, which made these poos.
Ah, that's
So
what
it's
the
sort of like,
geologists say, Moto. It's
yeah,
Dynadoo.
yeah. So what happened was, it's basically, there was a volcano there and they had an eruption, and it's sort of like what happened in Pompeii when the people got covered in
Oh,
ash
so
and
they
they
all got
stayed like...
covered in ash? And
Well, the dinosaurs didn't because they ran away, but their poo did, and it got fossilized, and it's as hard as a rock.
well, I've picked up some dog doos before that were pretty hard.
Flies either. Hey, what's up, Patrick Moore?
They say that in Nundle, the locals there call these pineapples.
Roger James says Diptrotodon. What?
And
Dino
Diptro.
what? Dino poo.
I'll tell you what, Randy. She probably won't do it, but Randy Lewis wants to know, is it soften up if it's licked?
I ain't licking it.
Okay. It's the name of the animal, I guess. Animal.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I'm not licking it.
I'd have to go into Google Translate and see how it sounds, because Diprotodon, whatever.
Okay.
Whatever, yeah.
And I can't see the chat.
It says also known as a giant wombat.
Yeah, basically.
Well, it kind of looks like a wombat. Kind of.
So I've got to go to the little girls' room for a minute.
Okay. We'll
So
be
can
here.
I give you guys some gold porn?
Sure. Certainly.
I'll leave some gold porn there until I get back.
Flip that one around again so it looks like what we saw earlier.
She's gone. She's doing the pee-pee dance, showing us stuff. So there's some gold porn. There's one that says Ed, and the other one says Jesse on it, and Dano, and Rose, and Angela.
And there's one in there that's flipping you off.
Yeah, that's that one with your name on it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Oh, the one that's flipping you off here. I'll turn it around for you. There you go.
Roger James. Fun fact about modern day wombats.
Yeah, here's how you pronounce it.
Diprotodon. 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 Diprotodon.
Catch that? Diprotodon.
Nope.
Oh yeah, you're listening to Zoom and not the feed. Oh well.
So there you go. There's some flash in the pan for you.
Yeah.
Everybody likes a flash in the pan. Or not a flash in the pan, a flash in your pan. That's a nice flash in your pan, Nikki.
The flash in the pan is not that good of a thing.
No, we're flash in your pan.
Right.
Because we're not just going to be a flash in the pan. We're going to be around for a long time. God willing. Knock on wood. So.
That was your head, right?
So
yes,
when we do the group camp trips as well, we try and accommodate for the kids too, not just the adults.
Right.
So we do have down days.
Right, and we do too. We mostly let the kids just run wild.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Have at it. Play in the creek. It's not like a lot of club outings. We're not a club. We're a family. So
Yeah.
we're kind of hang out some prospect, do what you will. Those who want to go magnet fish can take off. I'm sure the Vixens will take a group off like they did last year. And um, we might have one little thing going on or two. I'll do some polls in the event page, but other than that, it ain't like Gold Rush days with the Buckeye chapter where you have speed panning and duck races and this and that and common dig. And we could
Well,
think about
see,
a common dig though, but we're not a club. We're a
yeah,
family.
yeah. Well, the last group trip we did was 20 days camping.
Ah, that's a trip. So I got a question here from Outback Gold Fever.
Yep.
He said, is that Peel River gold, Nikki?
Some of that is Peel River gold, yes, and all of those big chunkier bits are not. And I'd say just under half of the smaller stuff is Peel River gold. Yeah. That is some gold that I put in that pan from all different places. Some's from Hill End, some's from Chewina. It's from all over the place. I don't keep my gold separate. I just, when I get it, and then I mix it all together.
Yeah, I do too. So Ellsworth Carl, we have never did any gold panning or magnet fishing. Wow.
I just replied to that comment in chat. I'm like,
did you?
you
Well,
will
cool.
have Flash Bash, Ellsworth.
We'll have Flashville and Flash Bash for sure. You'll learn all the stuff. We'll teach you as much as we can. That's what we're here for. That's my goal, to teach people,
Yep. So. See, that's what I like doing as well. I may not have a chance to do as much digging in that as everybody else, but I like teaching the new people how to pan that have never done it before.
Yeah, we'll have plenty of stuff for our newbie friends to play with. Heck,
yeah.
Get you behind a small dredge or whatever. Well, we'll have stuff there for you to play with, definitely.
Hey, look who's in the house. We got a couple new people here. Not new people, but
Diamond Mining Ivans. Good to see ya.
Hey, Diner Miner Ivan. I've been watching your buddy Joshua, the coin pusher. I've been watching him. I've been wanting to talk to him. That's pretty cool. So get a hold of me, Ivan.
Now say that 5 times really fast.
No, I can't even say it once fast.
Yeah.
Hey,
NorCal Prospecting. Well, he had a question. It's only on that
Bradley, that's his last name.
Mail is going out Thursday, okay. And Dino Poop is Coprolite, right?
Coprolite. That's it. Coprolite.
Oh.
See, so it is real. That's the name of it. I couldn't remember. Thank you. Who said that?
Fossilized dung. A piece of fossilized dung.
Coprolite.
Yes.
Yep.
That was our friend NorCal Prospecting. I was looking for a question. I was looking for a question. I saw. I lost it.
But I make all my videos and that as well. And I do all my videos in the group. And when I do group camp trips, I say to everybody, and I ask them all first, if I take videos and photos, am I allowed to put it on my YouTube channel? So nobody said no so far, so that's a good thing. So
yeah.
Our friend from Tasmania, Roger James, says, fun fact, modern day wombats poop is cubed.
We didn't get to do this one this time. We didn't get to, because we'd been to Nundle before, but we didn't get to go and do dinosaur poo this time. We just, even though it was 20 days, we didn't have enough time. We were meant to go up one day, but then that we didn't end up going that day. And then after that, and it just sort of, we missed it.
Moto Mining saw the picker that was flipping everybody off, Josie.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. Boy, I miss Dano and the girls being here. Because, you know, it takes all of us to read the chat, Nikki.
Yeah, I know. And I can't read the chat because I don't have a secondary phone on me at the
That's
moment.
okay.
So I can't see it.
But someone wanted you to stand up. I believe it was David Villa. So he
Wanted me to.
he wants to read your shirt. I think he wants to. Never mind, I won't go there. I'll be good. Be good, Ed. This is a family-friendly show. Be good. I'm not a gold digger. I dig for gold.
That's
Woo!
right.
What a shirt.
Well, you're our kind of gold digger, sister.
Now that she did that for you, you go ahead and order a shirt.
That's right. And I actually, so the lady who created a web page and sells all of Chris Vogus's shirts. I've been in contact with her, and she's actually just started a line of shirts for me.
I was talking to Chris about her for like our family members that live in the land down under, you know, if they want to get, instead of paying ridiculous shipping, to get it to them, go through her, and she kind of takes care of all of it.
Yeah, she does. So I've got what was that, Jesse?
I'm starting to do t-shirts myself. So maybe
that's true.
Something there.
That's true. We'll be doing our own t-shirts thing very soon, right, Jesse?
Absolutely.
Sweet. Yeah, well, she's called Tees by Me, and if you look in the menu, you can see my name, or to say Nikki's Prospecting for my YouTube channel, and it'll then there's Chris Vogus is in there as well, and another person. But yeah, so she does the group ones, which that's the group sticker there. We'll turn it around, that one. So that's CPFF, camping, prospecting, fishing, four-wheel driving. So all the things I love to do. So she does that on a t-shirt. She does she's at the moment she's got me men's shirts, women's shirts, kids t-shirts, and hoodie jumpers. And then
I want to be doing all that too.
Yeah,
all that stuff.
Yeah, and then she's doing me my Nikki's Prospecting ones as well, and the same, the men's, the women's, and the kids, and then the hoodie jumpers as well. So they're all up there. I haven't been able to put them on YouTube yet because I haven't made my next video. So I'll chuck them up on YouTube soon for anyone that wants to buy them. So it'll all be there soon. It's already up in the group. The link to her webpage that she's created for me is already in the Facebook group.
I think you do need to utilize your YouTube a lot more. Actually, check out her channel, and if you like what you do see, there is a link in the description below. Nikki's a great part of the Flash fam.
Yeah, there will be a lot more interesting videos coming out soon not just lately. I've just been putting up a lot of the videos from the group Camp Troops,
Right.
but I did get myself a nice GoPro present for Christmas. So
Cool.
there's a few more videos I want to put up, which is actually to help and teach people as well. So they'll be coming up soon too.
Okay.
Yeah, I expect David B to be ordering a shirt from you tonight or tomorrow. Is that right, David?
They come in all different colors as well. Like there's blues and greens and reds and whites and blacks and purples and pinks, and she has a big color range.
Cool. Pink tank top
Yeah,
for
there's
David.
pink,
Nice.
pink shirt for David. You reckon?
Now, have you ever thought about using someone like on this side of the world for like your Yankee fans and your European fans? Like
If it,
Spreadshirt or something like that?
yeah, if it could be done, probably. I've only just started this bit with her, so we'll see how this bit goes first. But yeah, to go over there, see, because her products obviously come from Australia. She makes them here herself.
Right.
But yeah, so I'd have to find somebody over there to do that though.
Well, it's really easy on like Spreadshirt or yeah, Spreadshirt or Teespring.
Yep.
Teespring, Bonfire, Spreadshirt. Pin her link in chat.
I had to swap
Okay.
coffee mugs because the other one I drank it, so I've got the other one now.
Nikki's
swap.
channel's URL is pinned in the chat. You could see
Nikki's
it up on
prospecting,
top
Nikki
if you want.
B.
Yeah. I'm thinking about getting a tumbler like yours, Nikki. I like how your rock tumbler, I like how you can see in it. And
yeah, except after a while now, because it's been going for a while, you can sort of see in there, but because it's
well,
made
it
of
might
like
be a
Perspex,
murky, yucky looking mess right now, but you can still see it.
that's true. Yeah, you can still see in there. The belt for mine just broke, so now I've got to order a new belt so that it can keep going.
Right.
But yeah, that's what I forgot to tell you is about our lovely antics. Was it Amber from Port Macquarie? You said ages ago, said hello. Well, Miss Amber, because I've just realised, she was on group camp trip, and one of the guys put a rubber snake under a bucket attached to a string.
Oh, is that who they did it to?
That was Amber from Port Macquarie. So when she lifted up the green bucket, the string moved and then the snake went like this. And yeah, she had a few choice words to say that I'm not going to say now, but there was a lot of swearing going on.
and changing of underwear.
With questions, can you please either tag Flash in Your Pan or ToledoJess? Are you in there, ToledoJess, or
ToledoJess? I'm still not wrenched.
yeah, type in the room so I could see it. I haven't seen it.
There, I did.
Tag me. It still don't see it. I don't.
You know, somebody else. I think Karen was saying something about
someone ban you.
Not me. There, I just tagged you.
There it is. There it is. There it is.
No, that's it.
Yeah, so there's
Got
always
your
little
wrench,
antics
Jesse.
going on.
All right. I feel more complete.
Too funny.
Don't see one. Oh, let's see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, you'll have to refresh for
got it.
your it to be
I feel
right
like
as rain.
HD Shovelhead, what's up, other Ed?
HD.
He's
It's
late.
the other end.
The other
HD
Ed.
Flash Bash is now sold out.
Sold out.
Sold out. People like Kent Flackler that snoozes, well, they lose.
Yes, Carol.
He wouldn't like that they had a 2.5 dredge limit anyway, so. Next year, Kent. Next year.
Yeah, we'll find somewhere more
Actually,
conducive to 4 inches.
we sold out in 1 week exactly this year. Last
Yep.
year it was like 2 weeks. I think the year before that was like 3 weeks. And then I
Well-
said, we need to add more.
Carrie Marshall, she can't see the comments. So if you want me to ask her, Ed, to ask her a question, tag us.
Yeah,
So
please tag us so it shows up so we could see it.
Terry Marshall lives in Victoria.
Cool. Victoria. That's where Chris Vogas lives, I believe.
Yeah. So you guys know how you've got your LBPA for life thing?
Mhm.
Yeah.
There's a group of us that met at the first year of the Metal Detecting World Championships. We all met sort of at a different place, and we all camped there the night, and then we all went to the championships together, and we all camped together, and we all got along really well. So they made their own little group name, and it's called UB6IB9.
Right
So
on.
it's the letters U, then a B, then a 6, then a U, and then a B, and then a 9. No, IB9. Yeah, UB6IB9. And then we were saying together we go prospecting. No, hang on. UB6IB9 together we come I can't even remember it now.
It took us a while to get our LBPA down, so it just came out of our mouth naturally.
Yeah, well, I got the UB6IB9 bit. That's fine. It's together we come prospecting, or together we go prospecting together or something. But yeah, UB6IB9 is our little group name, apparently.
Right on. UB6 IB9 for life.
So it was funny because a few others, when they do group live chats and whatnot, we're talking in there and they all go, oh, we can't say that on camera.
Amber says no.
No? Why is Amber saying no?
I don't know. She just said no.
Don't tell anyone what it means.
Oh, no. Amber's the one who got chased by the rubber, had with the rubber snake.
Oh, what did I just walk into? You know how it is here, Jacob.
You walked into the flash bash room in our chat. You know how our chat goes. Yep.
No, but we have a great time away camping. Like I said, on our down days, we do stuff with the kids. We do, like this last one, we did tie-dyeing with the kids. I said to everybody that was coming in the event, I wrote on the event wall, bring a white shirt for the kids. We'll do some tie-dyeing. And I went and brought all the stuff to do tie-dyeing. I brought all the stuff to do slip and slide, but we didn't end up doing that. So I've still got that for the next one. The kids took their bikes and they do push bikes and their kayaks. And then even some of the adults had fun. So we had a couple of electric scooters and a little mini bike, and some of the adults are racing around the area, having little mini races with each other on those too. So
you know how those adults are. They act like kids most of the time.
Yeah. We do big camp cook-ups, like I say to everyone, like one night we're going to do a camp cook-up. bring your camp oven and don't overdo it. Just mainly cook what you'd normally cook for yourself, or maybe a little bit more, but not too much, because by the time you take a little bit from every beer, every bowl, then you've got enough on your plate. Everyone's full and there's always leftovers.
Adrian said the kids did slip and slide.
Oh, they did. That was one slip and slide. I didn't get to take my slip and slide out, which was we were going to play slip and slide baseball with the kids.
It sounds fun. Okay, things
Which
to
kids,
do,
the
bucket
adult
list.
or the little ones?
Go to Australia, to New South Wales, hang out at one of Nikki's outings. Bucket list. I gotta say it. Gotta write it down.
Yeah, I do spend a fair amount of money on things. And like I said, with the kids, I like to, like with the tie-dyeing we did on the last one, the slip and slide baseball, and all of that's extra stuff I do. And I don't get paid for it, and I don't want to get paid for it. I have a 9-year-old son myself, and as long as him and the kids are happy on the down days, they will let us go prospecting as long as we want on the days we want to go. So it's a win.
Win-win.
Win-win.
It is. And then again, also Amber as well makes the best apple crumble in the camp oven you would ever try in your whole entire life.
I love apple crumble.
Oh, love apple crumble. In the camp oven, she does an amazing job.
I like a little caramel sprinkled on top, drizzled on it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, stop talking food.
Don't talk food.
Of course, I have to say I did have some world famous Tony Packle dogs tonight for dinner. That was awesome. Everybody knows who Tony Packles is, right? No, maybe. If you've ever watched MASH, Klinger talks about. You've never watched MASH?
Yeah, I have. MASH is
Okay.
on TV now every day.
Yeah, Klinger talks about Tony Packles on just about every show. Oh yeah, and that's the one I go to.
Oh.
Good dog.
There you go.
Yep.
I know I've got some and the package isn't here yet, which I'm upset about, but anyway, JP sent a package and he's put his hot chili challenge toothpicks in there for me. Have you done that?
No, real spicy stuff, and I do not get along. No,
I
it'd
don't
be
even do
wise
pepper
for me
or any
to
spicy
just
stuff.
avoid it.
Yeah, I don't even do pepper or any spicy things, but I've got to do JP's hot chili challenge. Live, I've been told.
Sorry to hear that, Carol. I just went tonight. She hasn't been to Packles in 20 years.
I don't think I've ever been there in NorCal.
Oh yeah, super chat.
Oh,
Thanks
we
for
just
the
got a,
super
what's his
chat.
name? What do you call it? A Taco Bell?
Taco Bell.
You just got a taco?
Yeah,
That
but
is not Mexican food.
No,
no.
not even close.
It's Gringo Beano food.
I always hear about Taco Bell in American TV shows, but we don't have it. But now they've got one, but up in Wollongong, so it's still 2 hours drive away.
Now you can go south of the border, but that's so Americanized. It's pathetic. Now,
If you put sour cream on a taco, you ain't eating Mexican food.
If you go south of the border down here, that's Victoria, so that's why we call our Victorians Mexicans.
Ellsworth, Taco Bell is dog food. About close. That's really close.
And I'll say sorry, Terry Marshall, right now because I know he's watching.
David Villa says Mexicans work there. Not really. Not here. Not in Toledo.
No, no. Where
I haven't
the
tried it
best way
yet,
to
though.
find a good authentic restaurant is to go eat where all the Mexicans eat. Then you'll find good Mexican food.
I can argue that. Argue that.
Okay, in my gringo experience,
Okay, I'll handle that. I mean, yeah,
blah
yeah.
blah blah. Jeez.
You can't make if they don't have a little old lady in the back heating up them tortillas for me while I'm eating, there ain't no Mexican restaurant. The microwave tortillas in a foil are not tortillas.
Right, right. You'd like this place I used to go to in Baja, just outside of Ensenadas, Jesse. You drive up this dirt street, you come to this house, and you go in, and there's tables set up in the living room. And I swear, she goes out there, kills the chicken, picks the veggies, makes everything there. You wait a little while, but oh my God. Oh my God.
It's fresh.
And the fish tacos, I swear, she went down to the wharf while you were waiting and caught them. They were so good. Mm.
Ray Russo, what's up, buddy? He says he misses Taco Bell.
Well,
He used to be regular.
Well, I
Terry
haven't tried
Marshall
it yet.
says to you, Nikki, I was going to take you out to all the good spots, but not now.
Because I said he's south of the border, I called him a Mexican.
Oh, ba-dum-bum.
There she is. We were just wondering where you were, Miss Laurel.
Hey,
People were
Miss
asking-
Oh, it's
Laurel.
Laurel.
She'll be there this year, I hope. Her and Nate and Kevin Hubbard.
Nice.
Hey, Miss Laurel.
Yeah, it does, David. Ray says he loved the bean and cheese burritos. I make my own. Why go to Taco Bell?
The Taco Bell they use beans. There's beans in everything, isn't there?
Pretty much.
Well,
Beans
pretty much,
and
yeah.
hamburger ground round.
I don't like beans.
You don't like beans?
They're the
I hate
magical
baked
fruit.
beans.
No, these aren't baked beans. These are pinto beans. These are real beans. These aren't almost beans. These are real beans. With rice? Oh, heck yeah. Some Spanish rice and refried beans mixed together on a tortilla.
You're right there, Deej. It's
No, I don't like
shredded
beans.
beef or carnitas or el pollo.
But then again, if I come over to Flash Bash and I try a proper lot, American proper style of it, it might be a different story. But
No way.
Do we have a proper lager? We do have a bunch of microbreweries and
Yes,
stuff
chorizo.
that makes good ales and lagers and pale ales. You're talking about beer, right?
yeah, somebody's talking about beer.
In beer, you can't get any better than that.
Roger's wife don't like it when he eats beans. That's probably because you give her Dutch ovens, Roger. Do you know what a Dutch oven is, Nikki?
Depends. If you're talking about when you fart and put the covers over their head.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Nugget Brain Wayne Peterson says the only way I eat beans is when I use Beano. Otherwise, you don't want to be around me.
Yeah, I really like fish tacos, Chris V. Yes.
Yeah, somehow we wound up back to food. What is going on?
I know, we always end up back
We're
to
all
food.
hungry for Mexican, doggone it. It started with Taco Bell.
It did start with Taco Bell. Well, it's already 2 hours past lunchtime, and I haven't even had lunch.
Oh my goodness.
Well,
Shame.
oh no,
Shame
hell,
on
we
us.
still got about 10 minutes, guys. Holy
Yeah,
cow.
yeah. Time flies, huh?
Dutch oven is a new COVID test. If your spouse can't smell it, he or she is tested.
If they can't smell it, they got the vid. Please,
Yeah.
at least we're not within the first 30 minutes of the show.
Did I mention that? I'm sorry.
It's okay. Kung flu. Kung flu.
Because it's, so dangerous. You can't even say it.
No, no.
Nope.
But
Well,
won't
we're
get it.
I'm thinking of doing the next group camp trip down to Victoria, if we can. But if not, then we're going to have to hold it locally and probably go to Safala or somewhere like that.
How have you been dealing with that, with that, all the shutdowns and everything there? I know you guys have been pretty strict. How have you been able to get out there?
Well, they haven't stopped us doing that yet. It's basically because where I am, you can still have an outdoor gathering of about, I think it's 30 to 50 people.
Yeah.
Indoor gatherings smaller and things like that. But
Right.
we're pretty good over here. We're like almost in zeros.
Well, I heard that they've gotten down to zero. I heard you got down to zero for like a week or so. And then you got 7 cases and they locked you back up again.
Yeah, well, but that's the thing though. But the cases that we did get, we were on 0, and then they let some people fly in from other countries, and now
Right.
we've got more cases from other countries.
So that's what they're saying.
Yeah, so the cases actually flew in from other countries. We were at 0. Oh well, nothing you can do.
Wear 2 masks now.
No, we don't. Oh, see, at the moment, that's more in Western Australia. They've locked down over there. They're not over here.
So are they doing most of the locking down like in the bigger cities, pretty much?
It depends which state. So when there was the big outbreak in Sydney, they locked down like their separate suburbs, and then the greater New South Wales was allowed to go places, but not. Victoria, when it happened down there, I think every other state shut their border to Victoria, but then Western Australia themselves have just locked themselves right down now because they got so many cases and they just put themselves into complete shutdown.
Shutdowns, yeah.
Roger James says Tasmania's been back to normal for a long time.
Yeah, and I don't know if we can go to Tassie yet. I think Tassie might still be closed, or it might be open now. I don't know.
Outback Gold Fever only shut down in Perth.
Okay, there you go. Only shut down in Perth. I knew it was shut down over there somewhere. I try not to pay too much attention to it.
It's almost in your face every day, though. It's hard not to anymore.
Yeah.
Yes.
Prospecting, what's up?
This is like when they shut down the Sydney one. Then somebody from Sydney decided to come down to our town, and he came down visiting in our town after they'd already been told to stay home. So that put everybody down here in a big panic. He got a fine and they forced him to get tested. He tested negative, but still everybody was in a big like, oh my God, why did he come? He's not allowed to come, blah, blah, and they all went nuts over it.
Amber says, Nikki, when you go to the U.S., she's coming with you.
She wants to come to
the one good thing that's come out of this is we know who the germaphobes are, because they're the ones that are happy to wear the mask all day long in their cars by themselves, you know. So now they've been validated. They have reason to wear it, and they're fine now. So, yay!
Yeah.
all our germaphobes are vindicated, and they're all happy, and they can go around, and no one's going to make fun of them anymore. Except, of course, for like me.
Oh no. See, I wish I could see the chat, but it's okay.
You need to get a computer, Nikki. They're a great investment. They're a great tool.
It's moving pretty good. It's hard to read all. Trust me.
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, definitely.
I was just about to buy a computer next week, and then my brother rang me yesterday, and he's like, "So you're still coming to my wedding, right?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And he goes, "It's 36 days away." He lives in Queensland, so it looks like in 4 or 5 weeks I've got to go to Queensland. So I'm like, "Oops, I better not go and buy that new computer I was going to buy because I need to go to Queensland." So the computer's going to have to wait another few more weeks.
Run for the hills, tell it, Ed. Run for the hills. I didn't see him in here. Heavy Meadows is saying, oh, where'd it go? Run for the hills. Tell it, Ed. I don't see run, though.
It only sings it out loud when Run for the Hills is here.
That's the only time. Yeah. That's it. Especially for Ron. So unless you bring him in, Ron's not here.
Ron's not here. Get him here, you might hear it. My voice.
Who'd you ban now, Jaron?
Vinny Matteo, 87. Just Miss Laurel has to beat them off, you know. They're hot for teacher. I don't know.
I guess.
No, Ron is in here. That's probably why you haven't heard Run for the Hills. Just for you, Heavy Meadow. Man, my voice ain't what it used to be. Now.
Yeah. Well, I think on that note, we need to call it a night.
That's right. You got to pick up the grandkid. The last couple of weeks, you've been late.
Yeah,
because we post and you're like, oh, beep, I gotta go pick up the grandkid.
Well, that one week she called, hey, you gonna come pick me up?
Say no, walk, ride your bike, get a skateboard. I remember when I was your age, I walked uphill both ways. Gold porn. Ooh,
I could write my name in that.
Playing with our gold porn. That one did look like a dirty bird, huh? Flipping the bird.
Yeah. That's a nice little chunky there. Nice little chunky.
Makes a nice noise too.
We said hi when you
That's a
came in,
clunker.
Moto.
Yeah.
I like it when they sound like that. That's pretty. Wow. Looks almost like it could be an earring.
Yeah.
It has the stud right on it. All right, everybody, it's 10 o'clock. Jesse needs to get his granddaughter.
Hey, she's a hardworking 17-year-old girl who's trying to, figure out what's up and trying to earn some money for herself. And
Well,
so
that's
Grandma's gonna
good.
help her. She pays me for gas. I don't give it to her for free. You got to realize that it's gonna cost her either way. Either me or somebody else is gonna have to pay.
That's
So
right. That's right.
I'm typically more dependent than the other people she's got. But people occur.
I want to thank you, everyone that's here and who has been here. I greatly appreciate it. All those likes. Thank you very much. I want to thank Joseph Richard for becoming part of the membership program here on YouTube. Appreciate it, buddy. And NorCal, thanks for the super chat. Greatly appreciate it, my friends. Next week,
Richard Davis, great supporter of the channel.
Yeah, Richard's awesome.
Oh, yeah. The card you sent Jesse. Richard is a great guy.
Yeah. Richard shared, I was battling it out, Richard, at one of your live auctions for the arrowheads, and his price went up too high and he beat me, and then he ended up keeping one and giving me the other.
He likes doing that.
Thank you, Richard.
So
Thank
he's an
you,
awesome
Kevin.
guy.
Yeah, I know we've had him in chat during the members chats and stuff, live and stuff. I can't wait to meet him and Mel. Next week we're having Frank and Sharon from Canada. Exploring Abandoned Mines is their channel.
They've got some awesome videos.
I can't. This is gonna be a great show, like this show. All our shows are great. No,
our guests are great.
Our guests are great.
Mediocre, but our guests are great.
You're right there, Jesse. You're right there, my friend. I know your granddaughter's waiting. Thank you all again for joining us. Until next time, may you always have a flash in your pan.
And you know what he's going to say next.
That's right, because it does happen. And it may happen with us too someday, Nikki and our other Aussie friends. Maybe one day too, we'll meet you on the river. Good night, everybody. God bless. Until next week. Ciao.
Night.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Ray, JP, Heavy Metal, Ellsworth. Glad you're coming, Flashback.
The one and only, thank you. And of course, Karen.
The world's greatest moderator, Moto Mining.
Thanks for coming in. Hope you come back.
I'll get there someday, Adrian. I'll get there. See you, Roger. NorCal. Good night, brother. Miss Laurel. Everybody, have a great week.